Alright, everybody, welcome back to PSGL. Tonight we have F4 coverage as we do every Monday night at 7 p.m. I'm joined in the booth by former F5 PSGL champion and former IRL F2 champion, Mr. IRL Neon. How are you doing tonight, sir?
I am doing very well. Can't wait to get this Silverstone circuit over and done with. I'm a bit fed up with Silverstone all week. It wasn't my best race in F10. But 16 drivers for F4 today at the moment, so can't wait to get started.
I agree, and I've seen way too much of Silverstone myself. The other league I commented on yesterday, they did Silverstone, and it was a wet race, and we had a wet race in F11, so I just want a dry race tonight, please. Let me pull up the standings here. While I'm doing that, who do you think would be your top 3 favorites tonight for Silverstone?
Well, definitely not the Mercs again. You know, it's they're just near the midfield or the back.
You just don't like them.
No. No, all jokes aside, I think. I think Lewis has got a chance today. I think he's going to be in third with Wentink possibly in the second place near the racing point, with possibly a surprise Kryptonite. You know, he did well last time out, and let's see if he can do it again, and let's see how he does on this track, as it is a lot different than Hungary.
Well, our admin, Dynastics, for F4 says, or he goes by the term of no penalties equals win. And in round 1, he had no penalties and he won the race. And in round 2, Kryptonite had no penalties and he won the race. So with Silverstone being tonight, with all the different ways you could cut through the S's and you could cut turn 1 and all the track extending at Stowe and Copse, how many penalties do you think we'll see tonight?
I don't think anyone's going to get disqualified. There's not going to be that many pens.
Oh, Sandre's not here.
Unless Ollie invalidates every quality lap, then there's a possibility. But no, I think maximum penalties people are going to get is probably 12 seconds, maybe 15, but I think 12 will be the most for people who are struggling with track limits.
I can see that. Now we have 16 drivers. Not a bad turnout, I guess. Looking at the standings here, we have Dynastics leading with 26 points at the admin. You got the director in second with 24 points. I call it corruption. And third, you have Larry Onyx. Fourth is Scuba after his podium last week. Fifth is Matthias. Sixth is Spag. Darkbolt is seventh. Brandon eighth. Slimbo in ninth. And Brett rounds out the top 10. So it's pretty close. It's 26, 24, 18, 12, 10 at the top after 2 races. So this could be a make or break race for some of the top guys, and it's also a chance for some of the guys who are in the single digits to put up a big number tonight and jump into the race themselves. Please dry, please dry, please dry.
Please dry. Well, maybe my luck might give you a bit of dry weather since F6 was dry. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, did I mention I got plans tonight? I'll see you guys later. Hopefully. Hello, Venom. Yeah. Venom is rooting for Kaz. I call him Kaz.
Kaz, then?
Yeah. Kaz. Well, you call him Kazi. I call him Kaz because the C's first.
Yeah, Kaz.
He's rooting for ILRT. There you go. That's what we're going with. I'm sure he'll correct us at some point. They all do when I say their name wrong.
That's alright. People now and then do it, as IRC Toby's also saying the exact same. Basically cheering on him. As I believe that was a Red Bull leaving garage.
I thought Toby's in this division.
Yeah, isn't he?
Well, he's a reserve at least, I think.
Yeah, he was in last week. Was if he was?
I'm pretty sure he was too.
The house of Lyrinix, I believe.
It is. Where is?
I don't know. On intermediate. At least it's inters. It's not full wets.
This is giving me deja vu of yesterday.
Maybe a bit full wets then in the next 5 minutes.
It was Inter's quality yesterday, and then they went dry, Inter's dry for the race.
Yeah, Toby is F4. He's confirmed that.
I was gonna say, I know the name is familiar. So I don't know many people outside of the peasants down in F10, F11. You know, those are all the people I know. But Lurianic's coming through the S section as he heads to Sector 3 on his outlap. So, trying to determine what the pull lap's going to be, because the people I commed for yesterday is the lowest tier of that league, and they were doing 31-1 as the pull in the wet. So I assume these guys would be like 29 something, maybe.
Oh, and they did that in the wet.
Yeah, 31-1. No, wait, was it 31-1? 41-1? Could have been 40.
Could be something like that. I don't know, since my drive time's a 24 something, so...
Yeah, so maybe it was a 41.
Practice.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe a bit higher on that. But right now the Haas is struggling for traction on the rear end. I think it is a dry setup the person is running.
That's a possibility. Or at least we hope so.
Hopefully no rain in the race. As Haas are currently third in the Constructors' battle right now. Only 1 point off the Constructors' leaders, which is Williams with 28 points, and AlphaTauri and Haas are tying on points with 27 points to their name.
I'd say that's a pretty close fight, huh?
Yeah, it's a pretty close fight, but Haas are going to only have one drive today, scoring points to them. However, Williams are going to have two. And I believe the same for AlphaTauri, so see what Lyrinix can do then in today's race. This is now put sector, and I think so already somebody's gone off with the fast right-hander, and that is a Red Bull.
Dane?
Yeah, might have been Dane.
Actually, Matthias outlap could have been him.
Well, here comes the Haas then. Really struggling for rear end. Oh, and invalidates. Oh, and almost loses the car completely.
Oh, and he does. Oh, he saves it.
He invalidated by cutting the corner, and Lewis Milan at 36 flats. 2,000.
He beats it by 2,000. And there goes Dynastics.
And Brandon then in second place currently. He is good on the wets. He's a wet merchant, I must say. And Ollie's third, okay. 35.5, and Kozzy then. 35.391.
Ooh. Mark back end all over the place as he comes across the line with a 36-1. Not a bad lap from Brand, really.
Yeah, not a bad lap indeed. So then Inter's then on dries roughly 10 seconds.
Yeah.
At least we got that sorted then. You weren't actually that far off.
Yeah, so they were definitely doing 41s yesterday then. Because these people that I commentate over on Sundays are slower than I am. Which is hard to believe, really.
Oh, we saw a driver yesterday while winding him up. He was slower than I think everybody, to be fair. He was doing 46, 47s in Spa.
Oh, and we have Dark Bolt going through the gravel looking for a golf ball, I think.
Definitely not going to get off that beach.
It's like Happy Gilmore. You're never going to get off that beach. Dane goes fourth. And Dynastics
goes forward for the point.
Yeah.
Double correcting steering wheel out of, is that Store corner? The after the hangar? Straight.
I have no clue with names of corners.
Should know it is my home track. But here he comes then. Goes ninth with 35.596. Very close grid again. Sort of blanket over them.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I tell Big C every week. I'm sure he gets tired of me sending him a message, but qualifying is always so damn close.
Speaking of, I just had to sneeze. But yeah.
Well, bless you
right. As Luminix still hasn't set a lap, so she's he or she has both had 2 attempts and struggled, so that dry setup is not working.
No. I think I have a clue on it's going to be a dry race as they're all doing multiple laps on their inters.
True, but sometimes the multiple lap on units are better because it makes the tyres more working order, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but
they do better than the first lap.
True, but do you want to really start on really worn tires?
That's if it's wet. And wow, Linux is a 134.6.
So what was that about that dry setup not working too well?
I retract my comment, like the car was very unstable earlier, but now it's found time and the 34.6, decent lap.
Kind of like a comment a certain Brandon Glover made yesterday while he was commentating that he had retracted at the end of the race.
Wenting was losing it almost there.
Yeah.
Where Massa famously lost it in 2008 a few times.
A few times.
There he takes Maggott and Beckett's then.
Pretty smooth.
Decent. I'm guessing he just lost it by traction then on that other corner.
Probably, yeah. It's pretty easy to do when the track is weird.
Ooh.
Oh!
Yeah, that's definitely valid though, and that's a shame. Both racing points. Struggling right now, 15th and 16th. No, it's not like them.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of hurts my heart a little bit. As in my 8 seasons of PSGL, I've been in racing 0.6 of them. Hurts my heart to see them do bad.
Oh, is that Slimbo? It is Slimbo. Slimbo's lost it at the old turn 1.
Oh yeah, right before the chicane. Well, not chicane, the S's.
Has he got wing damage?
The way he's driving, it looks like it. Let's see in the far camera here. No.
No.
Maybe
Probably overheated tires then.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he's trying to get the tires back in check.
Good evening, Alan.
Hello, Alan.
So I'll be saying Cozy will win the race for sure.
You never know. I think yesterday proves anything could happen.
Yeah, that's true. Can you just give me a second, Matt? Just got to quickly go and do something, so I'll let you do your amazing commentary role.
Oh yeah, my amazing silence. I'm bored of Wenting here. And he comes wide, and he's invalid. Oh, jeez. And he keeps it out of the wall, so good car control there to save his qualifying for another lap. Going forward, Slash, I guess. As Slash and Dynastics are in second place in the Constructors. Hello, Simply.
Have I missed anything, Matt?
Wentink almost ate the wall coming through the final couple of corners, but he avoided the wall and went to the pits. I'm on board with Slash right now. As Kaz goes 34-4, and it's looking like those predictions in the chat are not jokes.
Oh, really not. 2 tenths quicker on the Haas.
And if he's doing that on a dry setup, he might be pretty deadly in a race if it's a dry race.
Indeed. And we could have a different winner, and I think that'll be our third different winner if anybody else wins compared to if it wasn't Dynastic or Krypton.
Yep. Slash around the final corner. 34.8. Nice improvement. Puts him fourth. Right behind his teammate. Very nice. Go on board with Dark Bull. Let's see if him bottle in the final corner here. They'll have to call him Dark Bottle soon.
Yeah.
Whoa, though.
We weren't far off.
34.9. Once again, that's a nice lap as well. After struggling the first few times out. Go on board with Kryptonite here. So he's on a lap. Scuba's on his fourth lap on those inters.
So he's definitely ruining them then.
Oh wait,
no, that's his best.
Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong tab. My bad.
But you've now on fresh in so that time he did do balls and still wrong. Oh, Krypton really struggling in invalidates.
He stays out to do another lap. So we'll move on to somebody else while he does it. Let's see what his time would have been. 35.0. So it was a slight improvement. Board with Slimbo. I believe it was Slimbo in the chat that said he loves Silverstone because it suits his driving style, and he was hoping for a really good result tonight.
Well, it's not helping him at the moment since he is in 14th with 35.5. As someone's just improved, and that's Lewis Sluggy, 134.740.
Yes, Sir Lewis throwing down some fast laps once again. I know last week at Hungary he got caught in the back. Early damage made him change the wing and he got stuck back there. As Larry Onyx goes pole again, 34.2. But the late safety car helped save Lewis, and but he was able to salvage something out of it, so it wasn't a total loss last week.
Sunderland is finishing his lap on that.
Yep. Yeah, I've been on board with him the whole lap. He's coming around the final corner now. It looks like it's going to be a 34.7. Third. Just barely beat Laggy.
Ooh. Well, that moves 13th with 35.3 drift in that last corner.
Oh, I wish I saw that. I'm on board with Wentink here. And how's that not invalid? He cut it less last time around and it was invalid. $35.3.
So only 14th, but I'm seeing all he's driving at the moment. He is 16th. And out of turn 2, he just stayed in 7th gear. He didn't go to 8th for more traction and more speed. He was maxing out 7th. I don't understand why he didn't go to 8th.
I have no clue.
Ollie's definitely a race merchant, I think, this season, as he hasn't had good qualities at all. As it's just a new fast lap, 34 flat now. So I've got a 4/10th gap to the Ferrari in second.
Do we hear a 33? Anybody want a 33?
I think it's got enough tyres and enough fuel to do that though. By 2 minutes remaining, roughly.
Here comes Ollie to the final 2 corners. Or technically 3 corners.
Glenville moved to 3rd with 34.7. Ollie moves to 6th, alright, so 34.8.
Very close again. I'm going up to Kaz. He's a 10th up on his time. He needs to find 2 more at least. Or actually 3 more. He's 3/10 up now. He needs to find 1 more 10th in the final sector. It comes around. Very solid lap looking here from Kaz. Can he be the first one to the 33s? No! He misses pole by 14 thousandths, and he bobbled a little in the final corner.
That's a shame then, but Lunix in the Haas is on a final flying lap. He's just ahead of Causey, and Causey's may get a little bit slipstream unless he's going to back off his lap, or he's still going full pace. He is still going full pace, so both these two could set an improved lap, and it's a very close grid again from these two.
Larry Onyx is up a 10th. The first one to the 33s gets pole. Is that what we're going to go with here?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Watch them set the same exact lap time. It would be hilarious. Quali is over. We'll see what Lyrionics will do on his lap here. Judging by being on board with both of them, Kaz is definitely going through the S section a lot more aggressive than Lyrionics is.
I think we're getting a 33. I'll tell you that. I think we are getting a 33 from the Haas. 1.5 tenths up. Causey's only 5 thousandths up in sector 2.
So it looks like Lyrionics going for a 33.8 as he comes around the final couple corners here.
You're right. Wow.
At 33.9 for Kaz. Wow. That's sub.
What about Brandon?
He's up on his time 15 thousandths, it says. But he's going so slow in the final 3 corners here. 34.3. That'll put him 4th. Or he's still 4th, should I say. Slimbo. That's...
Ooh.
Wow. That car bit big time. Scuba's 7/10 up on his time, so that's 34.3 range currently. Which would actually put him up around 4th. How much?
Krypton's on a lap ahead of him as well. Krypton's 5th with a 34.4.
33.9 from Scuba. Is he? Wow.
You're bang on it again. It's the 3rd place.
And here comes Dane. 34.3. Wow, 2,000s off Bran. Oops. And here comes Mark. He'll be the last one to do quali. Finally, a week where nobody's in the pits. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, that's true. But it's going to be a good fight between Brandon and Dane, though, from last week when those two almost come to blows.
Yeah, maybe Dane will learn how to defend this week.
And there is a lot of AI ahead.
Oh.
Is this the glitch, what people have been on about? Yep. I know what it is. He's invalidated, and for some reason the game has then said, oh, you can do an extra lap even though the time's finished.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, Sam and a few others told me about it yesterday. But that can't be banned or anything. So it's just unfortunate.
So Lyrionics will take the pole with Kaz in 2nd, Scuba in 3rd. Haas, Ferrari, Alfa Romeo. If I'm not mistaken, those are all Ferrari-based cars. And yeah, Dynastics in 4th, Brandon in 5th, Dane in 6th, Kryptonite in 7th, who will get a good view of Dane's defending at the start. Matthias in 8th, Slimbo in 9th, and Laggy probably wishing he dropped to 11th. But, everybody would get fresh tires if it's dry. Ali in 11th, Slash in 12th, Javi in 13th, Dark Bolt in 14th. I think that was Went Tank in 15th, and I forgot who the last car was. Hey, it's a dry race! Finally! The first dry race I've seen at this track on this game. Even in my career mode, it rained.
Well, it is brain for you. It usually does rain.
True. It's funny, the city I live in is called New Britain.
Must have a theme with just Britain names. As we wait for everyone to pick a setup.
According to Dark Bolts, him and Tim didn't practice this weekend, it shows, he says.
Sounds like excuses, Dark Bolt or Jordan.
I mean, it happens. If you don't put the work in, you're not going to get the results you want. Oh, to be fair, I did one lap of practice yesterday. And I won the race. Just saying.
Yep, you did.
Quality over quantity.
As well, there's a lot of medium runners. There's only a few soft runners. I thought it'd be the reverse of that.
Oh, it's actually funny. On the race they did yesterday that I commentated on, everybody in the top 10 started on mediums, everybody in the back started on softs. So I'm like, that's backwards. But yeah, only Kryptonite, Laggy Person, Javi, and Mark are on the softs. And that's a bad call from Kryptonite and Laggy, both going to the same tire, so they're, as teammates, they're on the same strategy.
Yeah, that is a problem, but they're going to be really quick. But I have a weird feeling there's going to be chaos between Brandon and Dane at the start, and one of the Williams are going to get caught up in it.
Yeah, it's going to be Kryptonite because he's going to be on a soft tire, so he's going to get the better start. Actually, look for Kryptonite to jump Brand and Dane at the start here because of the tire selection.
That could be a thing as well. I know Brand isn't really good with his starts.
Yep, Brand proved last week he's not really good at much of the race until the last 5 laps. That's when he came alive last week.
As Jordan's just decided to cut the whole bloody Maggots and Beckett's area, thinking, well, John, if that's the only way you can overtake people when on the formation lap, it's. I think it's time to hand your gloves in and retire. He's on 14th on mediums, so both race points, 14th to 15th. Dueling with the McLarens in 13th and 16th. That's going to be fun.
I know, in real life, they're usually battling each other for like 5th, 6th, 7th around there. But here they come back to the line. Larianix will lead them back to the grid slots. Nice and sunny here in Britain today. And while they follow in, I will remind everybody that this season of PSGL is sponsored by BDG, as they have pledged £250 across the top 3 tiers for prize money. So thank you to BDG and everything they've done to partner with PSGL this season. But we have lights lighting up. There's 5 of them. And now there's none. And it looks like the Haas jumped the start there. Or wherever that car in 4th was.
There's going to be chaos. No chaos at all. Neither race point had a good start. But the McLaren, who's 9th of Javi, has had a beautiful start. Hang on, there is chaos now. There is a Merc. It is Ollie Flavel. I don't know if he's got wing damage, but he's at the back. No wing damage on the car.
Slimble battling Dane. And Slimble gets by him. Dane down to 8th already.
A nice fight for the lead. And Krypton's actually getting close to Bran, actually, so you were right. Nasik's on the outside of the Ferrari. Oh, a bit of weaving there from McLaren.
Yeah.
Oh, Nasik's gone off. Completely off the track there. and lost so many positions, around about 3 positions lost.
Look at that big train. Oh, Dane's lagging everywhere. No surprise there. The distance he lives from everybody else, it's gonna happen.
Oh, Lewis tries to just get in the middle.
Whoa! Oh, Lewis!
Oh, Lewis is gone.
Lewis, what the hell are you doing, boy?
That was reckless there. That was very ambitious.
The fact that he cut Dane off to try to make that move.
Oh, and there's a McLaren. That's Mark. Also coming together with another car.
Ali's trying to get by Jordan. Wait, it's lap 3 already? Damn,
no, it's lap 2. It's that blue thing, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh, you being sarcastic?
No, it says lap 3 for me, and it has the DRS was enabled, and Wentink is a ghost over here. Yeah, oh, that's why. Oh, yeah, there is Kryptonite's leading, apparently.
I thought they fixed it, you know.
Who's the actual leader? Oh, there it is, Lyrianix. Alright.
Lyrianix is the actual leader, so it has reset now back to normal, as the race points going side by side right now. Not really helping as Dane's left, so Dane is no longer going to be a danger for drivers with lag issues, as Dane cannot turn.
I'm sure he will, and he'll ruin somebody's race.
Oh, Jordan's gone! Oh, God, he almost collected his teammate, and Ollie is seeing this. He's just overtaken the green flags. I think he might have just got away with that overtaking the green. Or is he letting him back? Nope. He got the position just within time. Well, I say Brand's doing a very good job here, Matt, in 5th place.
Whoa. Mark with a move on Ali. Ali trying to go down the inside. No camera angle as usual. Oh yeah, that's what I want. The back left tire. That's the camera I want. This Mark's up in the 12th. Take a look at Dynastics as he tries to come back to the field as he had the mistake early on. Look, we're still on lap 3. 2 laps in a row.
Brandon's holding a little bit of a train though. You were right about Krypton having a good start. He's in 4th.
I mean, wasn't that hard to predict? It's out of soft tires.
Thing is, he's going to be slow in the second stint compared to these guys.
True, but I mean, he should get some decent clean air by the time that happens to try to build a gap.
Oh, Slimbo makes move on Brandt.
Yep.
Very easy.
Brand trying to come back on the inside. Oh!
Ooh. Very close.
Oh.
More contact.
And that's going to cost Brand as Dynastics trying to come up the inside. Oh, and they hit too.
This is going to end in tears if they're not careful.
Lots of lockups there. There's just like one cloud of smoke.
Oh, McLaren goes for an ambitious move down Dynastic there. Luckily he didn't spin it, but he's now getting tapped by the other Alfa Tauri.
And here comes Slash down the inside. And they touch tires.
As actually Krypton's caught with Causey actually right now.
Yes, yes. I was just about to switch to that after we saw... Oh, Dynastics is going for a move now. And he gets by Brand. As I was saying. I was going to switch to Kryptonite after they stopped battling back there.
Brand's now going to get overtaken by Slash.
Yep.
I think Brand's running 2.6. So he's got no straight line speed, and these guys may be running 1.5.
Possibly. But
Krypton.
it looks like Dynastics is making the hole, and he's pulling his teammate with him along the way.
I like it though. We've got 3 different trains. We've got a train at the back, we've got a train at the front, and we've got a midfield train.
Yes. Choo choo.
Yeah, I can hear that in the background. I think it's Krypton's car giving up on him. As he's lost a bit of time now to cause his cause. He's actually caught up with Scuba, who's actually caught up with Luminix. So I should be able to go another 4 laps before they start feeling terrible.
True. And the good thing for them is they started on fresh, so they'll last a lot longer than if you qualified on them. The mediums could do, what, 18, 20 laps?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, they'll last that long. The performance might not last that long, but they'll stay on the car at least. And Javi will get a penalty. It's looking pretty tight up in the front here. Kryptonite's got the pace advantage, I would say, but the DRS is keeping Kazi ahead of him.
Slimbo and Dynastics fighting now, side by side. And Dynastics has got it. Slimbo now loses the position, but may have another go at him.
He's got to run, but he's got nowhere to go with it right now. Yeah, that's a penalty.
A penalty.
Idioki, that was never a penalty.
It wasn't consistent on the old game as it was on this. As he's also not looking after his ERS, but oh, that's Jordan. Jordan has bottled out of fast right.
Yep, there's that no practice.
Scoob's got a nice one on Causey. But then loses it because Causey's got a probably more straight line speed.
Kryptonite looks like the rear tires are starting to wear a little bit as he's having a little more trouble powering down in the exits.
Yeah, I am seeing a little bit of a line on his left and his right. Starting to get a bit of groove in him. Possible puncher if he takes him too far. I think max he can do is 15 laps and then pit.
15?
Well, it did say on the race strategy pit on lap 14.
On the softs.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you go more than half the race on the softs?
Some people do, and surprisingly get surprising results.
See,
but behind here, I think his softs will only go to lap 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would do 10 and 16 for the 2 tires. As Slimbo has gotten backed by Dynastics.
Oh, he has. I wonder if there's going to be team orders between the Avatari team. Let Slash go and let him help him out and try and catch up with the rest.
I don't know. It looks like Slash has been content staying behind Dynastics as Dynastics has made the hole to get through the field. You never know. It's still early in the race, so no need to worry about that right now. Just log the laps and... Oops. as Kaz is catching Larionyx. And will we see that pass for a lead that Toby and Gang wants to see?
He's weaving a little bit.
Oh, here he goes. He's got to run. Kaz for the lead on the inside. And he's got it.
He has got it, and Laggy Person's crashed at corpse, no wing damage or anything, and lost control of Sem's dart bolt the way he lost it.
Time for Leg. Just slap on a pair of mediums, go to the end from there. So we still have the same 3 train. Well, not really a train anymore at the back, but we still got 2 trains. And there it is, Laggy's pitting. Going for the mediums. As Dynastics has gotten back by Slimbo. As they're side by side still.
Oh, he made a
Oh!
mistake.
Yes, he did.
And there goes Slash.
And he's lucky all he lost was a position, not his whole wing if he spun.
And also he could have lost the championship points lead. Where Crypto's going.
And Slimbo went through the grass there too, so... Some of the guys are struggling keeping on the track as Slash has gone by Slimbo now. And Slimbo way off track. And he's got Dynastics down his inside. 27-4 by Kazi, as that will be the fast lap of the race, as he is extending his lead. Almost at second now. Once he breaks the DRS, I think he'll be safe for a while.
I wonder when Krypton's going to pit.
Lap 11.
I think 13. For some reason I have a weird feeling he's going to stay out for a bit, stretch these softs. Could be wrong, been wrong before.
Oh, you know. Oh, Dynastics had nowhere to go. Stuck behind Slumbo as they got to the S section. Maybe here with the DRS. He only has 5% ERS, so that's not going to happen for a pass.
Well, the McLaren's in. Krypton's in as well, so you were right, lot 11.
Pit window is open for softs.
That's why he's around about the pit time now. Driver's done then, a good start of the race, from starting, I believe, 16th or 13th.
Who is it? Javi?
And Javier in the McLaren was currently pits, and then was his 9th at one point.
What the hell is Slumbo doing? I don't know if he was lagging, but he moved like 3 different times on it straight.
Is his ERS stuck on for you? No, it's not. I thought he was having the ERS glitch. Oh, he's not giving Dynastic any room.
No, he's not. That's not wise, giving the admin no room.
It's the worst thing you want to do is take out the admin.
Oh, I've done worse than that. when I was in FTRL, we had a race at Monaco, and I broke my wing 4 times in the first 6 laps. So I pulled off to the left in turn 1, that little cubby hole, and I retired the car. The AI took control of it, backed out onto the track, and took out FTRL Aaron. So yeah, I took out the league owner.
These 3 are just going to keep staying and they need to save their ERS.
Yeah, they need to work together to try to catch up. They're about 6 seconds behind Scooby. Ooh. Dynastics almost has the back of Slimbo there. And Mark is the last of the soft drivers to pit, so he'll slap on his fresh mediums and he's good to go to the end. I'll say the medium guys will start pitting lap 14. Most of them will wait till 15 or 16, but they'll start lap 14, try for the undercut.
Yeah, I think that's what they'll do, yeah. Smart decision. As Cozy's now, well, did have it to a second. But he's on a purple lap time at the moment, so he could beat his personal best. Which I believe is a 127.4.
Now, call me crazy here, but if you're at, oh, not at the back, but if you're like in the middle of the field, you think it'd be worth the gamble to try to take the mediums 20 laps, hoping for a safety car?
You're not crazy for doing that. I did that for F10. Kind of helped the teammate win, of course, but as OTP Connor did find out. But yeah, I was praying first for a safety car, so it isn't that silly to pray for one, as it can happen in the lower divisions. But oh, and speaking about manually retiring on track, Lewis Milan is giving up. But there could be a safety car possibly later on for people who haven't paid yet, and it could work out for them.
I mean, we see it almost every week. A late safety car, 3 laps to go or something, makes things a little spicy for the commentators. Get those crazy endings.
Yep, you can get crazy endings, you can get robbed off a win, and you know, it's...
Yeah, who robbed you of that win by any chance? Do you know the person?
I don't know the person, you know, I think he's in F11.
Yes. Oh,
yes.
you got robbed of a win by a guy at a division lower than you? Oh, God.
Yep. Too many pens. As medium runs are actually already a lot 14 then.
Yep.
As you said.
Yep, and Slumbo going for the undercut. Larry Onyx going for an undercut. Or no, he was the leader, so he's just going just to go. Oh, Kaz was in too. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm talking nonsense. Kaz was the leader. Larry Onyx followed him in so he didn't lose time.
Oh, there's yellows. That's the other racing point. That's Wenting. Lost it on the final corner, no damage.
Ooh, imagine if a VSC came out, the people in the pits right now would be getting a discounted pit stop. As Matthias is right behind Bram.
Is that my eyes, or is that the Merca brand's car look really unstable on that rear end? Because I saw it from Megas Beckett's twitching a little bit as Red Bull. Wow, look at the speed!
Either Brian had a bad exit or Matthias is running like 0-0 wings. And Brandon's into the pits.
Was ridiculous. He was doing 203 miles an hour and Brandon was only doing 188.
Pad hacks.
Agreed. As The next then moves into 8th after getting held up by the Williams with Krypton. So Krypton, doing the other strategy, has been robbed already as Causey is battling Ollie.
I don't know why Ollie's even battling that position.
It's true, as Ollie may come back at him actually. Ollie's got plenty of ERS.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he's going for the fastest lap maybe when he goes on the soft tyres as Brand is on the softs now.
Which means Ollie will pit this lap since obviously they can't pit at the same time. Big lockup from Ollie there. Sound like a back tire locked up.
No, he's struggling for it. Runs completely wide, gets out of the way.
He's driving like me right now. Just let everybody by.
I don't know if that was him actually letting him by or he had an issue because he went. That was weird.
Yeah, the way the car went straight on like that. Yeah. Because usually when you get out of the way, you still take the corner. He just kept going straight. Maybe he tried to pause the game or something and he missed the button.
Yeah, but even still, why would you pause the game there?
You never know.
Because that could affect. Because I don't think you ghost when you pause, as the current leaders pit. But they are not the net leaders. Let's go then. So that's a new fast start with the 26.7. As Wentink speeds into the pit lane. And manually retires in the pits. So that's what we'll see.
You could tell when people are going to rage quit because they always go into the pits at 200 miles an hour.
Oh, Scuba and Quick now indeed. Easy move to have Scuba. But I understand if you get mad at a race, but there's no need to rage quit. Unless you're being, like, took out. If you're on fault and you've done it, you've got to deal with it. You know, that's what annoys me with some drivers. Just, they turn up and then they just give up, like, they can't bother. Like, what's the point of racing if they're going to do that? As this then catching up with Slimbot again.
Ooh, Kryptonite. I believe it's his first penalty of the season.
Yeah, I think that is his first penalty of the season.
He drives a similar style to me, except he actually passes people and tries. Dynastics and Slimbo. Dynastics into 5th. And Slimbo goes a bit wide there. That might have been a warning. Scuba fastest lap of the race as Javi's on the back of Matthias right now. We'll switch over to that battle.
Yeah, he's 7 tenths quicker than the last fastest lap as well.
Oh yeah, those times will start shedding down now. So everybody's warming up their tires from the pit.
And lower fuel load as well.
Yep. Whoa. Javi's car looked like it started drifting. Oh, Scuba. Scuba.
I think Scuba could win this race.
Trying to remember who was on the podium the first week. Oh, it was Larry Onyx. Alright, so I remember Larry Onyx didn't come to the podium interview, and I know Scuba doesn't like doing podium interviews because, like me, he has high anxiety, so... Yeah, I feel his pain. And Matthias had a podium the first week too, and he didn't come to the podium. So if they finish where they are, we might only be interviewing Cass.
That'd be a shame, but it is what it is.
Yep.
That'll be out.
Oh. Works for me. Gets me to eat my dinner faster.
As Brand's now almost getting overtaken by Team Matthews or two. Brand again, tail happy with the rear end. And he's aggressively defending.
I think that was more of a let him by thing.
Come on, Bran, where's the aggressive defender you usually are? Come on. You got that much ERS?
Actually, if you let him by so you can have DRS, it's not a bad plan.
He could be losing time though.
Matthews isn't exactly slow, so.
Yeah, but the risk is if Matthews pulls away, Brand's screwed because then he'll be out of DRS range and losing time.
True.
The guys ahead.
Oh, it's kind of scary how close from far away the Haas and the Alpha look.
Well, if Brand's going to do it again, just let him back through, because if you do that, he's losing so much time.
Well, it was 4-2 when they started battling, now it's 4-5-ish. Here comes Matthews again, looks like. No. Slash has got by Slimbo. Sorry. Jeez, I haven't napped yet today. And Slimbo back by Slash as they're battling side by side again. Get to see a lot of the same people battle each other every week too. It goes to show how close these guys really are in pace because they always find each other on track. Larry Annex with a penalty. That's going to be costly. Slash has 4% ERS.
Oh, Bran, that's 2 defensive moves there. Way too many.
Then Matthews gets a penalty from the dirty air.
He went out of Chapel, went left, and then when Matthew was like really close, he went right. You're not allowed to do that here because that is technically 2 defensive moves, isn't it?
Yeah, you're only allowed 1.
So Brand's taking a little note off Dane then, I'm guessing.
Like here, you only get 1 move. And he's not going to make any.
As Matthew now going side by side with Bran. Contact, tired to rub in, and Bran again with attraction. He's just letting him go. Bran, make your mind up, mate. If you're gonna let him go, let him go. Just the gap's now 5.5, and they've lost a second, or more than a second, haven't they, within 2 laps to the guys in front, and they're battling as well. So if they weren't battling, they'll be losing a lot more time. As Slimbo has lost him just now Slash.
Whoa. That's like the 6th time I've seen Slumbo do that today.
The 4th time Brand's got past the same way last time.
Six laps to go.
Surprisingly, the only returns we've had are people, well, except Jordan, he actually crashed, but the other 2, they've just had enough and race quit.
And Matthews didn't even use the DRS there.
He's that confident that he can get past Brian, you don't even have to use the DRS. It's like the racing should be without DRS, you know? Bring back the 2010 days.
I was actually watching a stream the other day. They were using, I don't know what the hell they were calling them, but it was like the 2011 Ferrari model, and it was on iRacing, I believe, and they were streaming on YouTube, and there was no DRS or anything on those, so it was like pure talent. It was a fun race to watch.
Yeah, I've got to agree. Racing on game compared to real life, Brand goes very aggressive. Ooh,
he tried to make a second move.
He needs to be careful, because if he swipes him, he's going to get in trouble. Brand sees him there. Red Bull's on the inside still, going to get a good run. Brand's going to try the switchback possibly, but nothing happens right now. Brand's on 1.2 seconds off his personal best, which is a 1:27.7, so he's doing
29.
High 28s.
Yeah. And now they're 7.3 behind.
Yeah, they've lost so much time. And this is the only battle we can watch because, well, and Slimbo and Slash, they keep passing each other, but even the fight at the top, it's just stayed that gap, so. Oh, Causy's got a pen.
And Onyx has one. I don't think Scuba has any.
Has Scuba won a race yet? No, I don't think he has.
No, he missed the first one. He was second last week, I believe.
If he was second last week, he could get a win this week, which would be great. We'll put him in the championship fight.
I remember Scuba used to be an F2, but I don't know if he won a race when he was an F2. He won plenty in F3RL when I raced against him there.
And this time Brand didn't get past Matthew on the straight, but he's going on the outside, leaves overtake on.
Actually, that's a pretty nice move from Brand there.
Oh! And that's why you don't leave overtake on, as you told me the other day.
Yep.
You don't leave the overtake in low gears like that, and I understand why. He just almost loses it.
Yeah, it gives the back end too much to do at the same time.
Oh god, I would feel there's going to be a crash in a minute between these two.
To be fair, other than a little wheel banging, they've actually been pretty good.
Oh, that was front wing to tyre there. No damage. Oh, side by side. They keep fighting. Look, the McLarens have now caught up on mediums. Oh, and there's more contact. Brand's now being shoved. I didn't see that on Brand's end. I couldn't really tell, but he's going to get destroyed now by that McLaren behind.
Yeah.
Brand's literally cost himself this race. He could be out the points if he's not careful.
Well, Javi just got a penalty, so that'll save him a little bit. Now, does Kaz turn it up a notch now that he has the penalty?
Oh, very on that grass there, that McLaren. Brandon not. Possibly looking for the inside. Yes, he is. Yet again going for the replica. Oh, touching tyres. Brand gives him the space. Red Bull tries to squeeze him a little bit. Doesn't work. Now he's going to have to watch out though for the McLaren behind him, Matt. There's going to be a nice, possibly 4-wide battle very soon. There's only a couple of laps left.
Yeah. I mean, we had 3 wide in our race yesterday on the last lap, so why not here today?
Brand pulled away enough.
And
defense to the inside.
Add in another move back to the racing line. Then Javi locks up. It sounds like he missed his braking point because he's watching the two in front of him. Actually, I don't know if it happens to you, but sometimes it happens to me. I'll get too focused on seeing if they'll hit each other in front of me. I don't pay attention to the racing line.
Yeah, it does happen. It's just either I don't pay attention to the rest of the corners and I'll get a penalty. Brand's pulled away a little bit.
Yeah, Matthews had a little slip up there because Javi caught right up to the back of him.
He's not using overtake.
Well, he's got no ERS.
Well, he's got 20% just to catch up, so he had a bit to play with. Bran has used his ERS. He's got 13. As we're on the penultimate lap of the race. As we're now in towards a 4-wide fight for the last couple of points.
Whoever thought a battle for 8th would be so exciting?
She's now got 50% almost in ERS.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the last lap to make a move now. He's tired of playing the games.
11.1, 11 seconds they've... I don't know what Bran's been thinking today.
I don't know. He was the one on comms just criticizing drivers for doing something wrong, and that person won the race, and why is he done right today?
His team hasn't done the best either. Currently 12, 54 seconds. So he's made another pit stop. So neither Mercs are doing well in F4.
Yeah, in the group chat, Ali said that he got taken out.
Oh, he got taken out then?
Lap 1.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that, actually. He did get dropped back. Oh, the McLaren's going for a late lunge on the Red Bull. This is not what Matthews needs. He needs to stay with Brown.
Actually, you know what that was from Javi? That was a dummy. He's like, okay, he left it open. I could do this. Watch for him on the last lap here to do it again, but go for it this time.
I'm really locking up now, these guys in the softs.
Gap is 2 seconds to the lead. That's not enough for Kaz if Scuba has no penalties.
Well, while you then jump on board with the race finishes, I'll keep an eye on the fight between Bran and Matthews.
Larianics just passed Scuba for second. Kaz will come through the final 2 corners. Sorry, 3 corners. I always do 2 corners there. Has a little bobble, but he'll cross and win the race. Larianics will finish second. Scuba will win the race with no penalties.
Here comes Reverend Mathis. Oh, Brandon, late defence. Mathis round the outside. Oh, he can't get it at the moment. Has Brand done it?
They're going to crash here.
Matthews is still trying everything he can.
To the line, Brand will get it.
And also gets it by penalties as well. They were very close there. 800th there, was second. And Ollie will set us the fastest lap, hopefully. Oh, he has actually, 25.9. Let's see if he can set it again. Like a better lap. As Toby says, so unlucky for Kaz. And yeah, a bit unlucky there at Pens, but Scooby did the job he needed to do. Not pick Pens and smart decision making, and past 3 wins have been people winning without picking Pens or anything. So, congratulations to Scuba.
Yeah. And Kryptonite and Dynastics, the top 2 in the points, still 4th and 5th, so it's still decent points. So it doesn't hurt them too much. And Ali will finish 12th.
I don't think he improved.
No, he was like 2 seconds slower. Slash gets driver today. That's true. Slash did start toward the back, and I think he finished like 5th or 6th.
Yeah, I've got to give him that. I would have given it to the McLaren of
Javi.
Yeah, Javi. Because he started right at the back, like 4th near the back. So he had a very good start. From turn 1, he was already 9th from 14th to 13th. So there's your race winner.
Yes, it is. My buddy Scuba. As he will take home the victory with 1 pit stop in 38 minutes and 37 seconds. One of, I believe, 3 cars with no penalties. Kaz will be 3rd. Larianix Kaz in second, Larionix third, Kryptonite fourth, Dynastics fifth, Slash sixth with no penalties, Slimbo in seventh, Brandon eighth, Matthias in ninth, Mark will finish in 10th as he jumped his teammate on penalties. Javi in 11th, Ali in 12th, Ali with no penalties as well. So going from preseason where Ali got disqualified, Ali's only got one penalty all season, so big improvement. And then Dane lagged out as the last, air quotes, finisher. Right. This might be the shortest interview of the season.
Then I'll invite, who's it again, ILT Causey?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Scuba won't join.
Do you want to invite Scuba as well?
Yeah, I could invite him anyway. Maybe he'll say some words this week because he won. You never know. I told him we would invite him throughout the season, and if he felt like it, pop in. If not, I understand.
And Larynx, I'll invite as well, but I don't think
He won't.
person's joining.
He already left the session of the thing, so.
Okay. Well, you interview Causey because I am just going to have to check something, but I will give him a question if you haven't answered them all.
Oh, okay. Alright. Make sure your voice is allowed to be shared so that your fans could hear what you have to say.
Yes.
There were quite a few friends you have that are rooting for you in the chat today, so got some good support for you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and Scuba said in the stream chat he will not be joining. It's understandable, Scuba. I know you don't like to do the interviews, but congratulations on your win. 2 podiums in a row. Good run you got going. Keep up the momentum, and see you next week at Spain. So, well, now, how do you say your gamer tag? Is it Kaz or Kazi?
In Germany we say Kazooie.
Kazooie? Okay.
Can you say Kazooie? But you can say Kaz as well. Kaz.
Yeah, I've been doing Kaz, and the other guy's been saying Kazi, so I didn't know which one it was.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright. So we're here with Kazooie, as he's finished second today. Finished first on track, but that one penalty cost you in the end. I know that's frustrating, but still a good result. Take us through your race.
Had a poor start, back to third, but then I managed to overtake both, pitting on lap 12 for softs. Yeah, controlling all race long, I would say. Made one mistake in Baggett's, went a bit wide over the grass and got a penalty, so yeah. I would say that's it.
Oh, it's still decent points.
Yeah.
As we look ahead to next Monday night, we are at Spain. How is Spain for you personally as a track?
I like Spain, yeah. I think the pace is good in Spain. Yeah, I like Spain.
Yes, Spain is a fun track indeed. Are you there, Jared, to ask a question, or are you still away?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Here. I have returned. Sorry about that. Well then, congratulations on your win. Sorry, not win, second place. You won a track, but on penalties you got second.
Yes.
I am away, don't worry, I am here. Unfortunate that happened. Did you think Scuba at the end could possibly get a penalty if he kept battling with Linux, or was that a slim chance happening and you knew that you had to pull a 3-second gap to try and win? Do you think you could have pulled that gap?
I was hoping them to get a penalty, or Scuba. On the last 2 laps I was pushing like crazy, was hoping they were going to fight, and he's going to get a penalty, but unfortunate, yeah, wasn't like that, so yeah.
Well then, I believe next week is Spain, am I correct, Matt?
Yeah.
It is Spain, isn't it?
I
Well, then
already asked him
Spain-
that question.
I'm going to ask him a different question.
Okay.
In Spain, did you think you were going to get it role reversed if Scuba's in the lead and he picks up a penalty? Are you going to try and not get penalties for Spain and see if you can win that race?
Oh, I don't know. It's always better to get no penalty. So I think I will try to focus on no penalties.
Yes.
Okay then.
Spain.
That's good to hear, and hopefully you do well in Spain next week. And I have got no more further questions, but congratulations again on second place. Just unfortunate that you didn't get the win today.
Well, speaking of penalties in Spain, the chicane at the end there might pick up some penalties for certain people. So no penalties next week may be the difference in the race. So tune in next week to see that. But congratulations to the podium guys again today, Scuba, Kazooie, and Larianix. It was his second podium this season as well, so great job. 2 podiums in 3 races for Scuba and Larianix, and hopefully they keep their momentum up. It's going to be 11 races left after tonight, so very long season to go. Getting points early on will really help for the late season push. But tune in next week as we will be live at 7 p.m. on Monday for Spain. And that's it for Demon and Neon. And everyone take care and stay safe. And see you next week.